Friends, we all want to live in freedom. Not just the freedom to do what we want, but a deeper freedom. A freedom from worry, from fear, and from anything that tries to hold us back. God wants you to live an abundant life, a life full of joy and peace. But sometimes life puts a big obstacle right in our path. It can feel like a giant wall that you can't get over, or a wide ocean you can't get across. You might be facing a challenge in your health, your finances, or your relationships right now. It's easy to get discouraged and think, this is too much for me. But I want to encourage you today. God doesn't send you to a challenge to defeat you. He sends you to a challenge to promote you. Every obstacle is an opportunity for God to show His power in your life. It's a chance for you to grow stronger, to develop your faith, and to step into a new level of your destiny. When you feel like you're trapped, that's when you have to dig your heels in and say, I know God is in control. I know He has a plan for me. He's not surprised by your trouble. He was there before the trouble started, and He already has the solution. Your part is to stay in faith and keep believing that He is working things out for your good. Don't let the size of the problem cause you to doubt the size of your God. He is bigger than any mountain you will ever face. Think about it this way: a ship is not built to stay in the harbor. It's built to sail the seas, to face the winds and the waves. In the same way, you were not created to live a small, safe life where you never face any opposition. You were created to do great things, to overcome challenges, and to be a shining light for God. The struggles you go through are not punishments, they are preparations. God is preparing you for the incredible blessings He has in store for you. He's building your spiritual muscles so you can carry the weight of the promotion that is coming your way. So, when you face a Red Sea in your own life, don't turn back. Don't give up. Stand still and get ready to see the salvation of the Lord. Real freedom isn't the absence of problems. Real freedom is knowing that no matter what problem comes your way, you don't have to face it alone. It's the confidence that comes from having the Creator of the universe on your side. When you walk with God, you walk in victory. You can have peace in the middle of the storm because you know the one who can calm the winds and the waves. So lift your head up high, put a smile on your face. Your breakthrough is on its way. The chains of fear and doubt are breaking. You are stepping into a new season of freedom, favor, and fulfillment. This is your time to shine. The Bible tells a powerful story about the Israelites. They had just been freed from slavery in Egypt, and they were on their way to the Promised Land. But suddenly, they found themselves in an impossible situation. The Egyptian army was chasing them from behind, and the massive Red Sea was in front of them. There was nowhere to go. They were trapped. They started to panic. They said to Moses, "Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us to the desert to die?" They were letting their fear speak louder than their faith. They forgot about all the miracles God had already done for them. It's easy for us to do the same thing. When we face our own Red Sea moments, our first reaction is often fear. We look at the circumstances and all we can see is defeat. The medical report isn't good, the business is struggling, a relationship is falling apart. We think, how will I ever get through this? But God's message to the Israelites is His message to you today. In Exodus chapter 14, Moses told the people, "Do not be afraid, stand firm and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today." God didn't want them to run, and He didn't want them to fight. He wanted them to stand still and trust Him completely. Then God did something amazing. He told Moses, "Raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea to divide the water, so that the Israelites can go through the sea on dry ground." Notice, God told them to move forward. He didn't remove the obstacle, He made a path right through the middle of it. When Moses obeyed, the waters parted and the Israelites walked through the Red Sea on dry land. The very thing that looked like their end became the pathway to their new beginning. God used their greatest obstacle to perform one of His greatest miracles. He will do the same for you. What is the Red Sea in your life today? What challenge seems impossible to overcome? God is saying to you what He said to the Israelites. Move forward. Don't let fear paralyze you. Take a step of faith. When you do your part and start walking, God will do his part and part the waters. He will make a way where there seems to be no way. The path to your promise is on the other side of that fear. Trust that he is leading you, guiding you, and protecting you. The enemy may be chasing you, but your God is ahead of you, clearing the path for your victory. Sometimes we think these kinds of miracles only happened in the Bible thousands of years ago. But let me tell you, our God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He is still parting Red Seas for his people. I heard a story about a man who was traveling through JFK Airport in New York City, one of the busiest airports in the world. He was on his way to an important international meeting, and all of his essential documents, his passport, his visa, his wallet, were in a small folder. As he was rushing to his gate, he realized the folder was gone. He had lost everything he needed to travel. Panic immediately set in. He frantically retraced his steps, searching everywhere, but the folder was nowhere to be found. He went to the lost and found, but they had nothing. He was about to miss his flight, and his important trip was on the verge of being cancelled. He felt completely helpless and overwhelmed. It felt like his own personal Red Sea. The walls were closing in, and there was no way out. He could have given up, accepted defeat, and just gone home feeling discouraged. But instead of letting anxiety take over, he decided to do something different. He decided to pray. He found a quiet corner in that chaotic airport, and he just said, "God, I don't know what to do. This is too big for me. I'm putting this in your hands. I need a miracle right now." He prayed a simple prayer of faith, releasing his worry and trusting that God was in control. He chose to believe that God could do the impossible, even in a place as vast and crowded as JFK Airport. He replaced his panic with peace, knowing that he had done all he could do, and now it was up to God. It takes courage to be calm when everything around you is in chaos. But that's what faith is all about. A few minutes later, as he was walking back toward his gate one last time, he heard an announcement over the airport intercom. They called his name and asked him to come to the information desk. His heart started to beat faster. When he got there, a stranger was standing there, holding his folder. The person had found it on a chair and turned it in. Every single document was there, untouched. He made his flight with minutes to spare. Friends, that wasn't a coincidence. That was a God incident. That was God parting the waters of a modern-day Red Sea, making a way where there seemed to be no way. This is the kind of faithfulness God wants to show in your life. In the Bible, God tells us over and over again not to be afraid. In Isaiah 41 verse 10, he says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." He knows that fear is the enemy's greatest weapon against you. Fear will try to convince you that your problems are too big and that God has forgotten about you. But God's promise is that he is always with you. He's not a distant God. He's right there beside you, holding you up. The Bible also tells us in 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." This means that fear does not come from God. When you feel that anxiety and worry creeping in, you have to recognize it for what it is, an attack on your faith. You have the power to reject it. You can choose to focus on God's promises instead of your problems. You have the power to walk in love and to keep a calm, sound mind, even when circumstances are swirling around you. The challenges you face are designed to increase your faith, not to diminish it. Every time you face a fear and choose to trust God anyway, your faith gets stronger. It's like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the more powerful it becomes. The next time you face a challenge, you'll be able to look back and say, "God brought me through before, and he will bring me through again." Your past victories become the foundation for your future breakthroughs. Don't despise the struggles. See them as opportunities to build a faith that can move mountains. God is using these moments to prepare you for the amazing future he has planned for you. So I want to encourage you today to keep moving forward. Don't let fear stop you from stepping into your destiny. Your promised land is waiting for you. Yes, there may be a Red Sea in front of you, but remember that you serve the God who parts the waters. Take that step of faith. Trust that he is with you. Believe that he is working all things for your good. When you walk in faith, you walk in freedom. You are not a victim. You are a victor. Your greatest days are not behind you. They are right in front of you. Get ready because your victory is waiting.